To practice different ways to represent a fraction, we are going to build a fraction flip book. So everybody should have received a fraction flip book at the beginning of the week. In the fraction flip book, we are going to practice with halves, thirds, quarters, sixths, and eighths. So we're going to look at halves, thirds, quarters or fourths, sixths, and eighths. Okay? So there's two big steps to finishing your fraction flip book. The first step is to color and label. Okay, so color and label is the first step. So on day 1, which is today, so on May 14th, I would like you to color and label your fraction flip book. Tomorrow, I would like you to cut and staple your fraction flip book. So that is tomorrow, which is May 15th. I would like you to cut and staple. If you would like to do both steps in one day, you are welcome to do so. But to make it easier for you, I'm letting you know that you can do the color and label today, and you can do the cut and staple tomorrow.
So here's your fraction flip book. The first step is going to be coloring and labeling. So as we color, I would like you to use a different color each time and no felt pens. No felt pens because it soaks through and it's messy. It does not look as good. I would like you to use pencil crayon only. Okay, so this is our title page for our fraction flip book. You can color it in however you like and put your name on the top. The next page is going to look like this, which you can color if you like. So for halves, I am going to use orange. So I would color in this whole box. You would take a lot longer than me and do a much better job, and it would look much neater and tidier. Miss Shannon is doing a terrible job right now. I'm not giving you a good example. Please, please, please do better than I've done. I know you can do better than me. The next page looks like this. So read the instructions. It says shade 1/2 of the circle. So I'm only going to shade 1/2 of the circle. The next one says shade 2/2 of the circle. So that means I'm going to shade my whole, because 2 halves equals 1 whole. Okay. The next it says label 1/2 on the fraction number line. So I have 0, I have 1. I know that right in the middle is going to be 1/2. 1/2, sorry, because I have 2 parts to make 1 whole. So here is my first part, here's my second part. So 1 of 2 is going to go right into the middle. And I would like you to continue through with a different color each time to do thirds, fourths, sixths, and finally eighths. Okay? Your final step is going to be to cut along all of the dotted lines. So each page is going to have a spot here where there's a dotted line and it says cut along the dotted line. So go ahead and do that for each page all the way to the end. See, cut along the dotted line. And notice the order the pages are in. So there's the title, and then there's going to be the bar fraction. So this is one way that we represent a fraction as a part of a whole. And then after the bar fraction will be the page that has the parts of a whole as circles and fractions on a number line. When you are finished and you've cut everything, you need to staple it at the top, and your fraction flip book will look like this. Again, notice the order that I put all the pages in. We have the title, Then we have the bar fractions, one way to show parts of a whole. Then I will have my parts of a whole as circles and fractions on a number line. So same thing with the thirds. First I have the fractions, the bar fractions, then number line. And it goes all the way to eighths. Then you will be finished.